At the other guard position, At the other guard position, Evan Fournier. At the power forward, Serge Ibaka. At center, Nikola Vucevic. The head coach of the visiting team is Frank Vogel.
Welcome, basketball fans. It's Saturday afternoon, and you're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is our sideline reporter. Houston Rockets here at home, and an interconference matchup should be a good one.
Nice time.
So the Rockets win the tip. Now the starting group for Orlando. Payton and Hazonia, their backcourt. Fournier and Ibaka are in the forward slots, and it's Vucevic in at the 5 spot. Here's Ariza. It's another look. And another shot. Count that one.
It's clear to me. Is it clear to you that Ariza feels at home in the post? I mean, just working his way inside and nailing these quality shots.
Fournier with the ball. Left side, Ibaka. Down low. Here's Hazonia. And these teams both look to get out and run at every opportunity.
Oh, that's right. They're fast breaking that open court basketball. Very much in favor in today's game. I mean, it's fun to watch for the fans, too. Plenty of highlights.
So fun. It's his first trip to the line.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why.
That's good from Hazonia.
Look at this Rockets team. As impressive as they are on the offensive end, they do have their weak spots. One big one is rebounding and closing out possessions. They just give up way too many second chance looks.
And so he makes both from the line.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
To the paint. It's deflected. It's stolen by Ibaka. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Fournier for 3. James Harden with the rebound. And the rebounding problem for the Rockets, Chris, makes a lot of sense with their lineup. They often will go small at the forward positions for stretches of time.
Well, that's their weakness, and that's the part where they can fall behind with rebounding. A lot of it is that they get out of position too often. Rebounding is one reason why they can falter defensively for long stretches of time.
Here's Beverly. The 3. And there's Ariza. That's good on the assist from Harden. Ariza's got 5.
Oh, Harden is so good at finding the open man and a selfish superstar who really whips the ball over quickly.
To the middle. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Harden. And it's Ariza in the corner. Out of bounds. Orlando takes possession.
Magic ball.
Here's Orlando now. Payton kicks to Vucevic. That's tipped. Harden outside. Kicks it to Ariza. No good with the triple. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Inside. Here's Azania. Sinks the three-pointer. He's got 7.
And they can't allow him too many open looks like that. That's just inviting trouble.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Harden kicks to Capella. And some nice passing there by Houston. Shot clock at 6. Fires from 14. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in.
You can't give him that shot. A few open looks are all it takes to get him in the zone.
And that's the last thing the defense wants to happen. You don't need to get him hot out there because the basket just opens up that much more.
Here's Fournier. The Rockets making the shot. And Ibaka kicks to Payton. Screen by Ibaka. The Magic need to get a shot off here. Here's Vucevic. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Gordon in for Trevor Ariza. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Anderson the screen. And Nene has it in the corner. Harden outside. Lets it go from 14. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
I'm telling you, Harden is outstanding from the mid-range, routinely knocking down these shots.
And a record-setting year for Harden in 2016, but Chris, not the kind he wanted. He would end up setting the NBA record for most turnovers in a single season with 374. Wow.
That's terrible, but as bad as 374 sounds, it isn't too terrible when you look at the context of what Harden's responsibilities were on that offense. Often he would act as the lone playmaker and be prone to forcing plays. Nevertheless, taking care of the ball is something that he knows he has to work on.
And he clearly doesn't like what's going on out there right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, I wonder what time the bus got in last night. Their energy just isn't there. Neither is the execution. That's a smart timeout.
So for the Rockets, Michael Beasley. He's checked in for Anderson. Brewer comes in for James Harden. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Patrick Beverley. Orlando with the ball. 4-point game. Outside Gordon. Pass to Meeks. Fires for 3. Once again off the mark, Orlando. Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. And it's Gordon penetrating, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will take it.
It appears as if he just spaced out temporarily there. Really an unfortunate turnover.
The Magic trail by 4. 1:37 left in the first. Augustine dishes to Gordon, and the shot goes down. Gordon's got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific ball movement. No surprise it leads to a good shot.
Prigioni kicks to Brewer. Passes it to Gordon. Uncovered. No good that time, so Orlando will take it the other way. Beasley against Green. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. It's all knotted up. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Prigioni kicks to Gordon. There's the pick. Off the pick. That one goes. Count it.
Both teams trading punches back and forth. This thing's like a heavyweight fight.
And a good indication of that, this will be an absolute battle for the entirety of this game.
Now, here's Green. He feeds it to Biombo. Back to Green. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Prigioni kicks to Beasley. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Prigioni for 3. Here's Nene. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. Green kicks to Augustine. Back to Green. With 1 on the clock. And good. Coming in on the assist by DJ Augustine. It's a tie game here in Houston. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And certainly an intriguing matchup tonight. Let's hear from Trevor Ariza on his team's mentality coming in.
You're playing against a team that is very scrappy. You know, they want to win as well. You got to come ready to play. You got to be ready for everything, and you got to be ready to claw to get this win tonight.
Ariza might as well be describing his own game. Scrappy, ready to play, ready for anything, ready to claw to get that win.
Yeah, and he's been that kind of all-out guy going all the way back to his days at UCLA. When you combine that with his talent, he's a guy who, no matter where he's been, his teammates rave about him.
Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
You can tell the point of emphasis has been to get to the offensive glass.
Yeah, whether it's blocking out in the paint or knifing in from the perimeter, they're focused on creating second chance opportunities.
This is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Gordon out there with Green. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then there's DJ Augustine. And it's Biombo at the center position. Now, here is Harden. Anderson's shot is off.
When he gets it that close to the basket, usually it's a sure flush. But the defense stepped up and stopped him cold in his tracks.
Payton passes to Fournier. Payton outside. Gordon a screen. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Green. Chris, who do you feel are guys that can just own a game? You know, take it over at any time and get it going.
Well, I think you have to look at Curry. You know he can do that at any time. Klay Thompson, I mean, he set a record for points in the quarter. But I also think you have to look Damian Lillard and how he can get you buckets and get you going in so many ways. So many guys that can be explosive and take a game over for you.
Good analysis. Now here's Gordon. It's tipped. Tries to save it. Beverly against Payton. Kicks it out to Harden. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range. Harden's got the game tied up here for the Rockets.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverly, just dishing the ball to the wide-open man easily.
Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Here's Gordon. Second chance effort, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
And you know what? you allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
The Magic shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
First one falls for him. And Aaron Gordon in his third NBA season, it's easy to forget he's just 2 months younger than Karl Anthony Towns, so still much room for growth in this young guy.
True, but you gotta like what we've seen from him thus far. It reminds me a little bit of another running rebel, Sean Marion, the Matrix. Athletic, mobile, has the versatility to compete at either forward position. This guy has a bright future.
And the Magic's young tandem of first-round picks in 2014, Elfrid Payton and Aaron Gordon, they've come a long way together.
You know, they were teammates on the Team USA Under-19 squad that went 9-0 and won gold back in 13. And that was a great draft for the Magic, getting two high-character, high-effort, defensive-minded players with elite athleticism.
Here is Ibaka. James Harden picking up that last basket. Outside Gordon. Payton against Beverly. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 5. Good ball movement here by the Magic. Another miss by Orlando. The Rockets have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Anderson a screen on Payton. Here's Beverly. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. For Orlando, they've gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Gordon dishes to Fournier. From outside, off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Harden kicks to Capella. Puts up a 3. Anderson passes to Beverly. Fournier against Harden. Anderson the screen. Here's Ariza. That doesn't go either for Ariza.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The shot's good from Fournier. Fournier's got his first basket. The Rockets trail. And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
Guard it.
Houston, a whole new 5 on the floor. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Biyombo is checked in for Vucevic. Mario Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon. Jody Meeks, he's checked in for Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Payton. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side, Gordon. Beasley dishes to Nene. From the wing. It's Biyombo with the rebound. Orlando leading. And Augustine kicks to Ibaka. Now, here's Meeks. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Buries the long-range jumper.
And they've done a great job knocking down those long-range shots here in the second, shooting just over 40% from downtown.
Now here's Beasley. He dishes it to Gordon. The Rockets again can't hit.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, the screen got him all the space he needed to release that one. I thought for sure that was going in.
And they can up the ante a little bit there after that basket.
I mean, they seem to gain more energy after each made bucket. Let's see if they try to really bust it open here.
And so it's Houston with it. Magic knocking down the tray. They need this. Another miss by Houston. Orlando leading by 8. Augustine passes to Hezonja. .58 seconds left here in the second. The pass to Augustine. 6 to shoot. Pulls up. Hezonja's shot is off.
Total breakdown on defense there, but fortunately he missed that one.
Prigioni, that's a 2-pointer. Here's Nene. And it's Orlando with the rebound. 30 seconds left now here in the second. And here's Augustine. Screen by Ibaka. Shot clock at 6. Meeks can't hit. Rockets trail by 8.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Patience will come into play here for sure. Eat up the clock as much as possible.
Nene, the screen. Off the screen. So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Magic out in front, ending the second quarter with a 13-5 run. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Frank Vogel. Coach, the team finished the first half very strong. How did that happen?
Triggered by our defense. We talked about days getting back to defending and so we can get out and run. And we finally got some stops.
That is your team's identity. Thanks for your time, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Their largest deficit of the period was just 4 points. They were right there within shouting distance the entire time. They were in the driver's seat once we got into the second quarter. Their lead is now 8 here at the half, and they've got all the momentum on their side. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
You know what, Ernie, I got to stand up on this one. I salute to their bench. Man, once the starters came out, man, the others just came to life. You got to love seeing that kind of contribution come from the others. Man, they look beautiful tonight.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
Well, I think they could be way more physical than they have been in the first half. Their defense gave up way too many easy looks, and that kind of defense will turn to a loss any night.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
Day turning tonight here in the Southwest. We're in Houston. Welcome back, everyone. And the second half about to start here in just a few moments. And so here's Orlando. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game.
Now, it's not exactly hard to see what the Rockets prefer to do on offense. They see the value of the three-pointer and put up a ton of shots from behind the arc. It's been years running that they've finished in the top 3 in three-pointers attempted at the end of the season.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Rockets. Harden and Ariza, the athletic wing pair. Anderson is out there with Clint Capella, and it's Beverly in at the point. First free throw is good. And with the Rockets, Chris, they don't shoot threes at a very good rate.
Well, they're an analytically based team, and advanced stats show the value of the three-pointer. I must admit that it is strange to see a team that shoots in the bottom half of three-point percentage put up so many shots from deep. It's hard to argue with their approach, given their success in making the postseason during this era.
He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Rockets trail by 9. Harden dishes to Anderson. And it's off from three-point range. Orlando's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Screen by Ibaka. Ibaka with a screen on Beverly. Payton kicks to Ibaka. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, we know Mario Hezonja is a sharpshooter out of Croatia, and some say he was the cockiest player from that 2015 draft class. He once said, "I've never had respect to anybody on a basketball court. I don't care. Whether it's a veteran or a young player standing in front of me, I always have the same goal. I want to run over everybody." Kevin?
What a quote. He is not shy. Thanks, D.A. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Shooting one.
At times in his career, Ibaka has looked out of control when forced to finish through defenders. That time, keeps his poise and reaps the benefits. Yeah, it's been a few years now since Serge Ibaka added shooting from range to his game, but it's done wonders. I mean, we've seen his scoring jump ever since he started taking threes, worked to get his shot where he is a very deadly threat from deep and mid-range, so impressive to see that improvement.
For three, Fournier, and the rebound goes to the Rockets. Capella's got his third rebound on the night. Harden the pass to Anderson. Nails the baby hook.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first four here in the third.
And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From the arc, Orlando gets it back. Ibaka dishes to Payton. The feed to Fournier. Back to Payton. Clock at 6. Ibaka against Ariza. Fades and shoots. And Nikola Vucevic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Green, he's checked in for the Magic. Aaron Gordon comes in for Hezonja. And so Mike D'Antoni has had enough. Timeout. Well, it sure feels like more and more the league has demanded now more players with skill at every position. Guys, Chris, who can dribble and pass and shoot. Do you think you'd have been even more valued if you played in today's game?
You know what? A legend once told me not to kind of look back and compare or to wonder about what could have been. And I don't know. I do like the fact that when I had that skill set, it was appreciated by my coach, teammates, and some fans. But for most people back then, they would say you're trying to do too much, or it doesn't mean anything to have 5 assists a game or to get guys involved. And, you know, for me, I just thought that the more you can do, the better you are at all skill sets, the more you kind of make yourself valuable to your team, the more you should be on the court, and it validates that. So for me, I just took all my favorite players and I stole from them. I wanted to be like them, and I thank the generations that came before me that allowed me to see what the game should look like, and then, you know, add my own little style and flair to it and do my own thing.
Good point. Orlando with the ball, following the score by Houston. Outside, Green. Back to Payton. It's Fournier on the wing. They get it again. Vucevic. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Magic lead by 12.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Ariza outside. Lots of room. Rebounded by Vucevic. Vucevic has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And really, you look at the Magic, they definitely improved defensively for last season. I mean, this is still a young team that has to feel like they're headed in the right direction with a plethora of young and up-and-coming talent.
Fournier's shot is off.
This has just been a bad shooting game, a horrible shooting game from him.
Payton against Beverly. In the corner, Harden shoots the 3. Good on the triple. Harden's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Rockets. And Greg, for the Magic, offense is where they need to take that next step. What's the key there, you think?
I think shooting has been their Achilles heel. I mean, you can only accomplish so much with dive cuts and drives. It gets clogged up in the paint. They've got a great shooting coach. They seem to be drafting athletes and then trying to coach them up to become better shooters.
Orlando making some changes. Biombo, he's checked in for Vucevic. Jody Meeks comes in for Evan Fournier. And DJ Augustine subbed in for Peyton. 1:57 left in the third. That one falls. And that's now 11 points for Jeff Green.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Nene kicks to Brewer. Gordon with the defensive effort.
The defense wasn't giving up any room, and he tried to beat them with better offense. Didn't work out there.
Outside, Green. Gordon with the screen for Green. Meeks inside the three-point line. That one's not going to go. And it's Houston the other way. Here's Brewer. Misses the three.
Ooh, can't believe he missed that one. I thought for sure that was going to happen.
Outside, Green. Dishes to Meeks. Fades. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Meeks got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Prigioni kicks to Brewer. And stolen by Biombo. Here's Augustine. And he uses the glass on the layup. Augustine's got 5 now.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second. More of the shots coming from the interior.
Gordon kicks to Augustine. Outside Gordon. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed. If he can wind up that open from three-point range, I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Man, that's just tremendous court vision and timing. That assist was right on the money.
Now, Green. He's got 11. Gordon with a screen on Beast. 1 second left. Misses the shot. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Magic out in front, leading by 17. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. Now let's listen in to Frank Vogel's huddle.
Play for each other, creators and receivers. Okay, share the ball. Here we go.
Want everyone on the same page offensively. Frank Vogel saying to each man, do it for your teammates.
And, you know, I love the fact that he's promoting the spirit, the camaraderie between his guys. When they're working together, they are a lot harder to stop.
Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. So on the floor for Orlando, we've got Green. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Ibaka. Then there's DJ Augustine, and it's Hezonja in at the 2. Chris, you played for 5 different teams. How much does the city you live in and call home matter during an NBA season?
Well, it's different for everybody. You know, it's different for everyone. It was great to go home to Detroit for me because I wanted to live and stay in my city. I wanted to eat my mother's cooking before the game. You know, not many times could I do that. You know, I could only do that once or twice or once a year playing on the West Coast. So, you know, those type of things, being close to your family, you know, if you have younger siblings or children, that type of thing, you know, if you have kids with school they go to, you know, I've seen players take and weigh all those things. But for me, I've just been blessed to play in some great places with great fans. Washington, D.C. was a wonderful place. You know, that city really showed us a lot of love as a young team trying to find our way. And then, Sacramento, you know, just some of the greatest fans in the world as well, just embracing us, and they had embraced the Sacramento Kings in so many losing seasons, so that's just who they were. Their character was just that of encouragement, and so I'm glad that we were able to give the people of Sacramento what they have been waiting for so long, and that's some exciting basketball. And so, you know, the cities that you play for are very important. And me as a fan, you know, I still thank the Bad Boys for how they represented the city of Detroit during those years, and Isaiah and Joe Dumars and Bill Lambier. So for me, just from a fan perspective, the relationship with the city, the players, is always important.
Well said.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
That's part of his skill set. Excellent recognition on his part to get in the best spot to complete that look.
Harden can't hit.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Lasagna, the pass to Fournier. Uncovered. He can't get it to go. So Houston will take it the other way.
His offense remains mostly absent, but he still has been a team player in helping get them the lead.
Payton against Beverly. Payton's shot is off. Rockets trail by 19. Beverly dishes to Anderson. And stolen by Biyombo. Pass break. Here come the Magic. And the dunk by Biyombo.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Now a timeout called by Houston. The Rockets making a switch here. Ariza's checked in, and the Magic making a change here as well. Vucevic is checked in. Harden kicks to Capella. Layup off the pick. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, when you watch Clint Capella play, you notice how smooth he moves for a center of his size. He gets off the floor easily to contest shots or grab boards. He can cover a lot of space in a short amount of time when acting as the help defender.
First one falls for him. And with Capella in his movement, you also like what it does for him in transition.
Well, don't forget, Capella has that deceptive limp, too. You don't think he can take off from that far out and get a shot. But all of a sudden, boom, he's dunking right there on your dome or throwing your shot out to the third row for a souvenir for some kid to take home.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Wow, and the big man Capella has proven to be a reliable role player, a strong physical presence who takes smart shots and contributes well on D.
Now here's Payton, pass to Vucevic. Pass to Lasagna. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Vucevic. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. And the Magic lead by 21.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
He was dead meat right from the start. He had no chance of stopping him from getting a clean look on that play.
Now, here is Harden. Another miss by Houston. Here's Lasagna. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Beverly. Another miss by Houston. And it's Orlando's ball. Big run right now going for him, 11-2. Payton passes to Lasagna, picked by Vucevic. And Lasagna gets it to go.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Beverly dishes to Ariza. Up top, Capella. Houston moving the ball around. Harden kicks to Beverly. Fires the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb.
And Beverly has wonderful moves and has a great stroke from downtown. Gotta love how he rises up with plenty of confidence.
Payton with the ball. Passes it to Hazania. Picked by Vucevic. Ibaka against Anderson. Hazania trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Houston's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Ibaka against Anderson. The dish to Harden. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
Oh, and that catch-and-shoot J from Harden is unblockable, just quickly shooting off the pass.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Magic.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
Here's Hazania following the score by Trevor Ariza. Screen by Ibaka. Hazania kicks to Ibaka. Payton against Beverly. Lets it go from deep. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
Well, if it wasn't out of reach, it is now, thanks to that last little spurt.
No, that's the nail in the coffin. Call it a game.
Now, here's Ariza. Fires from deep. And another three for Houston.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question, though, is it just a little too late?
Well, I mean, yeah, that's a fair question. Looking at the clock, it appears they might be out of luck. What an awful decision there. No reason that turnover should have taken place.
So both teams changing it up here. .32 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Easily in the post. Feeds to Nene. He kicks it to Prigioni. In the corner, it's Brewer. On the wing, Brewer. Clock at 6. He dishes it to Prigioni. Here's Decker. Hits it from three-point range. Here's Watson. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Nick, how did you guys get this win tonight?
We were really good on defense, and then once we get stops, we're very good on offense. We got some easy ones, we just kept grinding, We never let it back in the game, and it felt good to get this one tonight.
Great performance by you guys, Nick. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.